Am I correct? That's what you were conveying earlier in the discussion with the chair and in response to those questions.
That is correct, Commissioner.
And I think the one point that you sought to make with regard to the implementation of a direction from the minister, let's use that example of a cash in transit, which is the one you used earlier. Can the minister prescribe to you as to when you should deploy the resources to achieve the policy direction that he has provided? Can he tell you when you must deploy the resources, how you should deploy them, and how many?
No, the how part he will not describe, because that depends on, it will depend on me and on what we find on the ground as we do our plans. And
equally, can the minister say to you or direct that you should disband the implementation program that you have put in place? Using this example of the cash in transit robberies, can he give you a direction to disband and to disband it immediately?
No, actually not. He cannot say disband such a low-level team. That team is not working at strategic level. It's very low level down on the ground. And you can also deal with the how part as to you must do it now. That is within the purview of the National Commissioner and Provincial Commissioner.
And I think earlier on you touched on the fact that if there were to be any considerations, perhaps, or issues that the National Commissioner, the Minister is inclined that the National Commissioner should consider, you would expect a discussion, I think you said earlier, to the Chair.
Yeah, surely there will be engagement so that one understands why would he come to a specific conclusion. If we want to disband a team of cash in transit, I would have to understand as a National Commissioner as to what are the reasons why you get to such level.
Mr. Matau, before you move on, if I may,
yes.
General, you are discussing a disbandment stage. I just want to clarify. Do you consider it would you consider it as an encroachment on your powers, operational authority, if the minister said to you, you should constitute a task team to look at cash in transit issues or to deal with that? So is that an encroachment according to you?
No, to say establish, do something about cash in transit, that is not encroachment. I will, as the National Commissioner and the relevant officials, establish such a plan and fight that specific crime. So it doesn't tell me how many people I must use, how, the when. He says, cash in transit is a problem, attend to it. Either you do a task team or you do whatever, but attend to it.
Yes. Sorry, please carry on.
Yes. That is the cash in transit is a problem. As a National Commissioner, I'll attend to it. But to say to me, go and take so and so from Province X, so and so from Province X, and do this, that will be encroachment, because that's the how part. But defining the problem is strategic for him. I don't have a problem.
Yes.
But to get to the who, how, what, when, that I regard it as encroachment.
Yes.
Even to say disband, I regard it as encroachment.
Yes, I'm not at disband. I'm not
Okay.
at the disband discussion.
Okay.
I'm at the constitute a task team. So my question is more specific than do something about cash in transit. It is, can the minister, is it within the remit of the minister to say to you, constitute a task team to deal with cash in transit issues? So it's as specific as instructing that?
No, that is not, that's encroachment. It's not within him to say constitute a task team. Myself and the provincial commissioner will decide how. Maybe we're going to use not a task team, but use just a police station, for example. Maybe the problem is located at a police station. So yes, that will be encroachment.
Thank you.
Advocate Mutau, before you continue, General, can I take you back to paragraph 43, same section of your evidence? Are you there? Paragraph 43 talks about the key responsibilities of your office as National Commissioner of Police. Where does one find those? In which instrument? Is it in the Police Act or the National Policing Policy that you talked about? Where does one find those specific responsibilities that you've highlighted from sub 1 to sub 9?
You find them in the some come from the Constitution and also in the Police Act, and also in our strategic plan. You do find them.
In the strategic plan?
Yeah, in our sub-strategic plan.
And
the Constitution, Police Act, and our strategic plan.
And perhaps, Commissioner Khumalo, we will also try and deal with that with the prescripts witness that we will lead, so that we were able to assist the Commission in terms of the legislative layout. Thank you. Then, if we can just conclude that section, because I think the essence you have put across, if I can just ask you to just deal with paragraph 55, which pulls it all together, where you say, in summation, you deal with strategy versus operations, political versus managerial control, and direction versus implementation. If I can just ask you to conclude by dealing with those three subs.
Yeah, in paragraph 55, 55.1, in summation, I said strategy versus operations. The minister gives strategic direction, while the National Commissioner manages the operational and administrative execution of the direction. Political versus managerial control. The minister holds political control and accountability, whereas the National Commissioner has managerial and operational control. Direction versus implementation. The minister gives direction, and the National Commissioner is responsible for implementing the direction. That is where the how and so on comes in.
Okay. Thank you. Then, General, if I can just ask that we deal with